All right, folks, welcome back. We're moving along. I thought I was further along, but I think it's just because it's campaign 18 that I thought I was like around episode 18, but we ain't there yet. We're making progress. We are on the Union at the moment, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. I would say that we had a setback. Yeah, a setback over here in the last episode, and we had a minor win. Whoa, I did not even see that this was happening. This is why you should usually look at your map and get like a decent sense as to what's going on before you start the episode. But for those of you that have known and come to be ambivalent about the mediocre at best gameplay we do here, this is nothing new. How? Yeah, okay, that's how. It's gonna be a moment. So Crittenden's there, Chalmers there, Jackson. 6,500 is what our intelligence tells us, so we can figure maybe 11,000 against what can we do? Well, geez. We could probably do a bit better. Not much better, but we could do a little bit better. The problem is we are running out of supply while they are not. So either we take Carlin down now, we hope to win here, hold here, and then wait for Carlin to get his readiness back before the final push to Nashville. Since I'm saying it out loud, I've talked myself into it. It's not even a good plan, but it's just the one that I just talked myself into. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know how much railroad we're going to get out of that, but let's go for it. Forced march, why not? Please don't give me reasons why you wouldn't. But, yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring McClellan up because, yeah. Crittenden, we're not going to move. He can just reinforce whoever shows. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, so you could stop me if you knew what was going to go wrong with that, but, all right, so Kearney's actually marched. The concern is that Kearney's going to end up engaging before Carlin gets down there. That would not be good. So rather than... I should... It's the problem of trying to watch too many theaters at once. And these guys just don't want to get on that train at all. They're like, nah, we got a road. We're good. Alright. Maybe we return to this, and maybe we don't send Carlin all the way in. But anyways, that's something we'll have to finagle. My goodness, now you're actually moving. It's like, come on, man. All right, so we'll get everybody together. Yes. And then we'll go in and hope for the best. Over here. Oh, okay. So, if Hayes is out here, yeah. Sterling's division, Zollicoffer's division, and Missouri State Guard. Ah, we got a new railroad. All right. So, if we build a supply depot... No. I guess that's not even a place. That's just the tents from Hayes division. If we build a supply depot... No, I don't want to build one. I would rather fall back and just deal with it then. If we're gonna go to Carrollton, we're just gonna leave Springfield and we're just gonna march on in, because having a supply depot too that close, yeah, it keeps us supplied all the way in, but it feels really far forward, and it's so close to Carrollton. Like, if you need supply, just go there. I mean, what's the benefit of sitting here versus sitting up in Springfield? Yeah, we can't interdict the forces that are going far out west, but who cares? Like, if you want to go out there, you're not defending Carrollton, and then we can take it. So, anyways, that's the quote-unquote thought process there. All right. My goodness, this second division does not want to move. They must really like the Cincinnati lifestyle, which, yeah, that's actually okay, but there's not more to that story. I don't know, but We'll say they're having too good a time in Cincinnati, as everyone does. Right, so the plan from the last episode, I think... I don't even know if it's worth trying to throw Wright's division off. I feel like this is such a trap, trying to knock them off just to save the supply depot. I think the fastest way to move Hovey is actually over rail and then maybe down by boat and get him over there and then bring Harney in the back door. But we still got to wait for Reynolds, but he should be closer to ready than he was before. So since we don't have to occupy we don't have to occupy Groveton because West Virginia is ours. I'm really thinking about just burning the supply depot. The only reason I don't is for role-playing reasons, which is kind of why I do a number of things. Like, I just feel like we wouldn't burn a perfectly good supply depot. But as for the game's incentives, I probably would, because who cares about a lot of that? All right, this is a pretty healthy fleet. I think this one has amphibious attack. That's what we want. So we want to go over here. We want them to show up first. I think these guys also had it. Yeah, they do too. So we will send them. Let's take a look at their ships. All right, no. Nope. No sense in losing these. Is there anything healthy we can send back? It's a third-rate steamer. I mean, I don't know what we're expecting to get from that. Yeah, the answer is not much. So, actually, this can torpedoes, Sea Raiders. Yeah. This could actually help that fleet. But I think we're just going to send them all in together anyways, so let's not think too much about it. As if that's something we need to worry about. All right. The problems we don't have. Now, Hazen is alive. So this revamps the idea of throwing Sheridan and Hazen at Newmarket. And you know, from there you then have to march down to Stanton, and then from there you have to come in the back door. But maybe to reduce the congestion over here and the strain on supplies, it's worth it. I mean, Hazen's just barely in the green, but maybe that's the route we take. Sheridan doesn't need to scout, but I want to send him down to Newmarket to take a gander, see what he sees. And I believe he is part of 5th Corps. Is that right? Okay, that's just telling me an order delay is active. I don't know. There. What? Right. All right. So it is Wool and... Oh, so Taunton and Wood. That's right. So they're all the way... Right, Wood is here. Taunton is here. Ugh. All right, so since they don't have to do anything great at the moment, maybe we'll move Wool's headquarters down. Steel is here. How? Okay, so he's actually pretty yellow. The idea last time was to get the divisions that can move, and so we got 4 and throw them against Beauregard's just to knock them off, so they can't come in and support a push on. They can't support the defense against a push on Richmond. I think that's the plan. I mean, we got so many troops who are up here who are just kind of out of it, but I would try this. I'm trying to think of what the downside is, right? They counterattack. It's hard to go through the woods there, so you either got to go that way and that way, or you got to go up that way. I think they could still fall back. Worst comes to worst, we could fall back one of several ways. So let's speculate here that this is not the worst idea ever. Alright, so we're gonna saddle over this way. But that's not really the big thing. This is okay. This is the big thing, and time is kind of the essence here because we are out of supply, and so long term that doesn't do us any good. Okay, you know to move, you know to move, and you know to move. All right. Well, this will be it. Either we win here at Bowling Green or we do not. Isn't that usually the case? No. Either we win here and winning means we push them back and we get the supply depot. Or we at least get to build a supply depot if they burn it. Yeah, we'll find out very soon, I think. And let's see, that's that. Oops, I left somebody here in scouting. Alright. Good to remember. Second course, alright. Our forts are rebuilding, got it. My goodness. Coleman's division. Alright, Sheridan is arriving. Let's just let Hazen get... what? Yeah, I'd say we fight that, right? Oh yeah, especially with the cav advantage. Yeah, and artillery advantage, we gotta fight that. All right. What does it show us? My goodness, that is beautiful. Unfortunately, we got a ways to go to get there, but I kind of figured we would have to attack. Have we actually fought that many on the new market map? I don't think so. It's too bad. Especially the area we're going to be in is pretty nice. The area up here, not terrible. But yeah, the rest of this is pretty nice. We can't move too far up, and that's okay. We'll do that. We have no engineering points. We don't care. We're going to try to make it look as pretty as possible here. Get rid of this clutter. Go ahead and press play. And Sheridan, can you get your troops kind of like that? So there's the 10-pointer here. 20, 35. Yeah, I think they're going to... It depends on how they move, but they should be able to get the one over at Zirkel's Mill. Shirley's Hill. Yeah. Oh, I got to turn the volume down here. All right, so now when the guns start, it shouldn't drive you deaf. I don't know that it always captures in the upload to YouTube, but I can say certainly with the headphones on, it sounds really good. This thunderstorm that's going on, like it sounds really good. So one of the many other little things that this game gets right. But I don't think watching that at 1x is really what anybody ordered here. But yeah, I was going to kind of imagine they would probably get Zirkel, Shirley's Hill, and then there's no reason not to take Newmarket, I think. Manners Hill is not that far off. I don't foresee anything brilliant from me coming out. It's probably just going to be to push. And if we can make them pay enough of a price to give up a bunch of victory points, then we'll win that way. But if we just have to duke it out and win, then the victory points won't matter. And it's not a big enough map, and they haven't captured enough of them yet to put us on a real clock where we have to like make a bad attack. And I think I just don't know this battlefield enough to know it's another one of those maps. Far more so than Antietam, right? Antietam, it's kind of framed by, two bodies of water, but they're much further apart. I think the Stones River map, I think Was it the Stones River map? That also kind of cuts the map almost up into, in many places, into thirds. And so that can make for a choppy attack. But I don't know that these... Do these actually prevent crossing on foot? Maybe. I see that they do have bridges over them, but I don't know if those are just to connect roads or if those are really necessary. So, yeah, unfortunately, not a lot of battles in any of my campaigns get fought too much on this map. Like, you can tell that this would be just the absolute worst. This might be kind of interesting, but I don't know. Alright, we're going to run at 20x because right now we're just marching. We're not getting any reports that they're taking any of these positions, so alright. I don't know. Do I want the cav to just hug? What is this body of the North Fork? Is that the name of the body of water there? Newmarket Creek. I don't know. I feel like I generally want the cav in the more open, but we do also have cav. All right, so they have crossed here, or they have troops that are here. So I assume that they're going to cross here. I really wish that this would work. Hold on. None of those things. Yeah, I think on this battlefield, certainly that would be a good one. Clouds, or the fog and cloud stuff looks pretty good. Again, I'm running this with lossless scaling, so I'm actually seeing it at, what, about 144 frames, but OBS is going to max out at 60, but the fact that, you know, you're getting 60 is pretty good. Although I guess even without this running, I would have gotten 52 frames without any of the frame gen. So, what a time to be alive. And yeah, I think we just got to push to seize this hill. Oh, they're doing it for us. Great. So if we're in position, why wait, right? Sheridan, I tried to get you to give an attack order. Maybe you will. Vanderveer will send you up. Doesn't matter that they took it. They still got to hold it. We're going to send Gilmore's brigade down here. Granger is going to go right up the gut. I didn't know that Tidball actually has decent shots. Before I get them stuck in the creek, I'm going to move them there. And I think... I don't know if Stone's going to be there. Maybe, yeah, maybe we move Tyler up. Alright, we're going to slow it down. We're going to zoom in and try to have some fun. Watching. Alright, Sheridan, I don't know about that. I feel like a general attack order would be fine here. I kind of go back and forth on that one, but yeah, you know, we'll turn it over to him and just see how the boys do. So far, we have the 5th Wisconsin met the 7th Virginia. 6th Michigan is about to join. 4th New Jersey's back there. 21st New York. Yeah, 7th Virginia has a number of admirers here at the moment. Alright, so Tidball's battery is... Well, it's actually his artillery brigade. It's his collection of batteries. Yeah, they got stuff to shoot at. It looks like... I don't know if this is by design. They're keeping a lot of the troops behind the crest of the hill. But that should allow us to make pretty quick work of Kershaw's... This is Kershaw's regiment now. Alright. Stone's cab, the 3rd New York cab, is over here. That's a fine position. I'll usually allow myself to indulge a bit and micro the cab. Oh no. Is this where they do that stupid thing and they all... This is why I don't turn things on to kind of general attack orders, because sometimes the AI just bugs out and is like, yes, we need to completely reposition everything. It's like, not that much, man. The 5th Wisconsin will pay a price. That seems unnecessary. All of this seems unnecessary, but blame Sheridan. Alright, but cool stuff is happening. Garrard's detachment is still shooting. 7th Virginia is not long for this battle. And my goodness, the 20th New York really wanted to get into that fight. That was a head of steam, if I've ever seen one. We're going to detach Tyler. And I want to detach Stone. Alright, and we'll watch how the AI looks like they're trying to get their battle line back. That's fine. Not sure why the 4th New Jersey is laying down back there, but they are. Ooh, this seems... Okay. I guess this is one of those, you have to move forward to move backwards situations for the 4th North Carolina. So as aggravated as I was that we kind of stopped an attack, I would be just as aggravated at... What is it? I have to help the AI out. I can't watch that any longer. It's too stupid. What is this? Yeah, I can control the AI if I want, but I try not to. I think I only ever do it to help them. So we're gonna move the cab back. Alright. You know what? Now that I see where they're moving, that was not a great idea, but it was an idea. Now what? I don't like how spread out the AI made this attack here. Uh-oh. The 19th New York is almost obliterated here. This is looking like it's going to be another one of those losses that should have been a win. Alright, Vanderveer has the right idea. I just don't know that he's going to make it in time. This is a bit deafening. course, the wiser course probably would have been to just play the objectives, but who wants to do that? Yeah, this is looking... Well, we pulled it back a little bit, but I don't know if that's believable. My hope was to maybe peel off maybe those two regiments, and then maybe just to get... So one of the things the AA is not doing great here is they've stacked up, so they're not giving their full front. That regiment actually is doing fairly well, considering they're facing off against cavalry. Wow. They must have just gone over the casualty ratio, and so must have snapped back in our favor. Yeah, they went over whatever it is, 24%. So yeah, yikes. Well, for having small numbers of troops, this is a good map, right? It's a good small battle map. Man, that 3rd New York Cav is just giving it to everybody. Oh, I did not realize that there was a second... There was 2 CSA regiments. Oh, and one of them was, well, it was a very, very small cav. Basically, a scout group. How do these guys have shots? How are they curving the bullet? Too bad for the 6th Michigan. I'm surprised it's such a long retreat timer. I mean, we were engaged, but didn't feel like it was that heavily engaged. Looks like the CSA is falling back on their guns, but I think they're also leaving their guns. So, on the back end, this seems to be going pretty poorly for them. I was pretty sure that they might have been able to eat this one out. I wonder if they had set up here. Well, you know, this is tough because I can still advance through the trees. Yeah, I gotta shoot uphill, but whatever. And I guess if they don't come forward, we get some of those victory points down there. So yeah, as the defender, when the numbers are small, it's easier to be flanked. Alright. right, I think that's enough of that. And yeah, we'll run this one through. So this is a short one. Not the episode, I mean just the battle's short one. We do get those, and yeah. It's cool. Alright, so if it really was 2-1 for 2-1 casualties that they took, then that's good for us. Not only do we win the battle on their territory, but yeah, we inflicted more than we took, and I don't know if anybody else is kind of between us in the Shenandoah before we get to Stanton. So I guess we'll find out. All right. So yes, we won. Man, Sheridan's already out of supply. He went from a supply depot down the train tracks, which I don't think he was actually using, to beat up on Magruder's division, and that's just it. So, well, it says he's out of supply. We'll see what the situation actually brings us. All right, they're all moving that away. That's fine. And over here, are we finally going to engage? I think so. So what's the story? When we're... Oh, so Jackson's a long way off. And we're going to have everyone. So, famous last words, but this is one we also auto-win. Especially if we whoop up on him before Jackson arrives. Although the time of the day the battle starts, the terrain, the points we have to capture, all those fun things could mitigate it. But I feel like 26 hours... It's 21 hours, I guess, after my forces are all on the battlefield, but I feel like, yeah, with almost 3-1 odds before reinforcements for them, we should be all right. But stranger things have happened. All right, so the battlefield we're looking at, a 10-pointer, a 5-pointer, and a 2-pointer. So it's pretty much just control this point, and that is it. In terms of movement, so I guess... yeah, they're over here somewhere. This Coppertown is usually kind of the fixture. There are some stone walls, I believe, you got to pay attention to. Yeah, so you got a stone wall here that can harass the road, and over here what is it? Stone walls here, but fences here. So I don't think they're that far forward, but we will find out very soon. All right, so Crittenden, if you can, let's get up there. And, oh, so is everybody here? They should have all come in the same entrance. I think they did. All right. Carlin doesn't have to be far behind. And then Kearney. Can kind of hang out by those roads. Right, that's the plan. We'll run it at 20x and see what we see here. See if we run into people we don't want to. But yeah, I think if we can make it up here to Coppertown. After that, I think these are just fences. Yeah, it's fences, it's forests, so it's something for them. Let me fix the volume here before we get shooting. All right, so Crittenden's getting in position here. It looks like, having seen that we're showing up, they're going to quit this side of Hoedown Bridges, and they're going to try to defend it from the backside. I don't think that's possible. Maybe around that. Maybe between those? I don't know. I don't think so, though. So I think we're going to just move on up and... yeah, we'll just see how this plays out. But I think we're just going to walk up and then dig in. It is 1 in the afternoon here, but I think we're doing fine for time. At this point, why don't we detach that artillery and could do the same for Cav. Not sure if I'm there yet, but all right, we'll get you set out there. Yeah, I guess we will. Put you over there. Detach you. Detach you. Okay, if that's done, we're going to send you over there. And then we'll let the infantry kind of deal with the stuff that's in front of them. All right, Carlin, we'll have you guys move up first. Kearney can move up right behind where Crittenden is. I think Crittenden can move maybe that way. And if we can get the artillery set up right here on Spencer's Plain, I think that should have fine sights into the Hodan bridges, but that's where our infantry is going to be, and we're going to have the cavalry out here in this open space. And it should make it formidable to attack, because after that they have to come over choke points. Even if they come over multiple ones, they're outnumbered. Yes, I don't really foresee. They might be able to come over here, but I'd kind of doubt it. What is this, Kearney? Okay, we'll move that artillery off there. I don't know that we didn't detach Hunt yet. We did for Russo. Let's just move Hunt up like this, I guess. Kearney can move just about everybody up that way. Here, we'll just have, no. We'll just have Crittenden do that. Should be good enough. Oh, did not see Westcott came over here. Huh. Alright, hopefully the volume isn't too quiet now, so you can't hear any of the shooting that's going on, but I guess you can always turn the volume up, but getting blasted in the ears is never fun. Okay, so I think maybe Kearney can come over and watch this bridge. Maybe we'll do it that way and give each division its own kind of assignment. All right, well that was in the end not a very big deal. Here, we'll get our Cav in the Woods. Cav in the Woods, dismounted, loose formation tends to be, yeah, costly to move. So, all right, Hunt's down and out. That's fine. Maybe we'll sneak that battery in right there. But this is Carlin. Maybe just reorient them like that, and then bring Kearney up and get them. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's close. Get them closer to those fences overlooking that creek, and then. All right, so we see where there are some CSA, but I don't know if they're going to come over or not. They're waiting for reinforcements, but. Yeah, it's against us probably because of victory points. Yeah, they have 8 objective. Well, it's actually not just that, right? Oh, it is just that. Yeah, they don't have the morale. So we're head there. We're gonna. It's hard to believe that actually took the better part of a day to move down. Huh. It's a bit of an odd action. But we got what we wanted, and so far at very little cost. Oh, you gotta wonder about that. The second Iowa got annihilated. Yikes. Will the 1st Iowa Cavalry get 22nd Virginia? It looks like it. To make it worse, the 1st New York Cav is showing up, so that's probably just going to be a miserable time for them. Virginia's a fairly fat regiment, and they look like they want to come in for the melee. Yeah. Well, the 23rd is getting it bad now, but So what happens when you got all that cav shooting in you. Whoa! 3rd Iowa is out for a while, I think. Wow. Another quick one. Can the cav move in and cut off the retreat? Or at least shoot into it? Maybe. It looks like this bridge is indeed too far for them. We could throw the whole division on assault, I suppose. Yeah, there's still a lot of troops that gotta get out. It's almost 2,000, I think. Alright, not the most entertaining stuff to watch, but I'm not charging my cav into them, but we will shoot them if they leave themselves a choke point. Alright. That ended up playing out exactly like we wrote it up. Not really. I guess that's just a lot longer away than it looks. And I guess I like the scale of the battles. I mean, that was, what, about 20,000 troops? Yeah, it's just wild when you go up to, you know, hundreds of thousands. It's a bit much. All right. So they lost 158 killed, 265 captured, for us 92 killed. So yeah, it was a fine skirmish there. Now, question, oh, okay, so we did get the supply depot. That is nice. That is very nice. Now we gotta hold it, but I feel like even if Jackson is able to kind of turn it around and attack us, probably wouldn't be enough. And now, what is this? Is this the dreaded trifecta? I feel like we gotta fight this, right? So it's 5 hours, so it's gonna take them even longer. Like, all my troops are gonna be there before their first reinforcements show up. So, doesn't guarantee anything, and that wasn't really the right centering for that battle, but I feel like this is our best chance to send at least one of those divisions packing before we think about attacking Richmond. If I were smarter about it, I would wait until a bunch of those divisions that went back across the Potomac get their readiness back and maybe get some of their troops back and join in the fight. Because otherwise, if we only throw in what we have pretty much here, there's a good chance that's not going to be enough. Given that they are fighting for Richmond and their home territory, and we've been moving around in enemy territory for a while. I don't, these are still somewhat green troops. I do have to select a policy. If I actually get to play in the campaign, I know, rough problem to have, but if we actually get some campaign play in, I think I need to do something after. Oh no. Remember the last time we were here? It's the last episode. It did not go well. But it's Chancellorsville, so I feel like, you know, you kind of overthink it at your own peril. This is really looking already kind of one of those, like, yeah, we should win it, but all these things happened. It's late in the day, and so the reinforcements are gonna feel like they get here sooner. Let me see if there is another force here. Gibbon wood. Oh, okay, so Keys is here. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely try to keep our troops together. But I think I can spare you some of this drip, drip, drip stuff across the map, and I'll just bring you back in when we have a little bit of action. All right, so it's about noon on day 2, because we started so late on day 1. What I think I'm going to do here on this map, you know, maybe charge. Yeah, our morale just is not great. So I think we'll give Keys a general target to attack, and hopefully he figures it out. I think we'll do the same with Gibbon. And see what he comes up with. I got notices that reinforcements came in over here, and I saw little things glitch. So I assume that there's a force over there. Okay, so wood is... Oh, I just saw them too. Just saw them. Though I'm all disoriented now, but I think it was like going up here. I really was disoriented now. I think there was some up here. So I guess wood could be a bit of a reserve. I mean, we've got to take 2 of these victory points that are not really near each other at all. So it's like, you know, pick 2. But we're going to go for Catherine Furnace first, and then I think we go for Welford Furnace after that. Looks like the actual fighting is going to take place over here, and one of the few areas, I guess, that's actually decent for artillery on this map. So I don't want them closing in on the artillery, so I want to move up a little bit here. And then, all right, they're reforming like that. We'll see what we get. But yeah, this is advancing on Chancellorsville. The Wilderness, whatever we want to call it here. It's the thing is, it doesn't usually feel better in defense when you know the AI has to slug through it. It's still just not great. And I think the incentive is still, as I relearned in the last episode, just don't get too fancy with it. Just try to keep your forces together. I think we've done an okay job of that so far. Maybe not. It's blah, blah, blah. But the ones who are going to engage, they look... At least several of those brigades look like they're ready to fight, so I'll take that. Alright, we'll give ourselves a little bit more range with those skirmishers. But again, I don't see the purpose of shooting long distance here on a heavily wooded map. It's also 3 in the afternoon, so... Now, I don't know if I need to bring wood down to the crossroads here. Maybe. You know, my whole we need to stick together thing. This would actually do that better. It just removes the reserve. The reserve, but maybe that's worth it. I don't know. And that's what we're looking at. Cool, cool. And I don't think I'm even across the road with these guys. Maybe we'll shake out some skirmishers too. Maybe they can cross the road, but otherwise we'll just see what's out there. You know what, with Lovell's Brigade, we don't even need to do that. Yeah, we can just stay in this tree line, and we should be able to get shots on anybody who's near that road. Alright, that's that. I'm kind of uber concentrated on that and to the neglect of all this other stuff. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it's all the right direction, but I'm imagining that these guys are just not at all loving this. But they're doing okay. But yeah, we still haven't made it to Catherine Furnace. Think about that. This other one's buried all the way back here at the edge. That railroad line is nice. Let's get this brigade looking a bit cleaner. Make yourselves hard to hit. How is that artillery doing? I guess not much. I hear the shooting. Wonder if that was our cav engaging with. We had, yeah, it's some cav out here. Ugh, engaging with their cav, but their cav is dug in. So yeah, I think what we do is we just run and hope that numbers outweigh the fortifications value. Can even run Bayard up because I don't think he's going to get much more done. So you know what, with these guys, I don't think we're going to march into the woods like that. Scribner, same thing. I think we're actually going to send you over here and just back these forces up. Yeah, pull you guys out of there. Move this cav over to here. So we're going to have Buchanan maybe grab that. Have Winning bring his guns up like that. And Scribner for now can just stay on the road over there. And I think that'll have to be fine. Did Dow rout? He's about to. Because they have taken, you know, what, 5% casualties? Alright, good. The 4th Pennsylvania isn't gonna... Wow. That's a small cav group, man. How you running from that? But you are. Yeah, that is so wild that's what the AI is electing to do. I mean, where do you go from there? Do you come over here, come down here, and then what? Come back over here? My guess is they didn't use the roads. Yeah. Detach some skirmishers. Not sure what the idea is here. I guess they're just not repeating my mistake. They're actually getting their forces together and probably looking to push behind them. That makes sense. Alright, so we broke Pegram. We took Catherine Furnace. That's good. Alright, maybe we'll just stop you. Move what up here. They're just gonna run the gauntlet, and they might get away with it. Oh no, no, they won't. Yeah. The 11th Illinois Zouaves were like, nope. I do actually applaud them non-sarcastically. I think that this is how the AI and others can deal with Cav, is have your Cav basically charge them off. Though if that happens, or what happens to them happens to you, it's probably not too good then. These guys not have a shot? Well, they do. Alright. I'm thinking about attacking. I know what's new. I'm thinking about attacking. Uh-oh. another amazing move by the AI, somehow just moving through all of this like it's not even there. Alright, Keyes' division. Look, you guys are all spread out. I think you're about to have a much larger problem, which is whatever all of this is. Alright, so Steedman, can you go up and grab that crossroads there? That'd be great. And I think now what needs to happen is maybe we just look to win just by shooting it out here. So their cab is up here chasing us off. Okay, well. Good luck. You will get those skirmishers. Oh, wait. Is that my cab or theirs? Or I can't tell. Yeah, okay, it did not go well for them. All right. So they're over there, that's fine. Logan, you have a brigade. Here, you march it over there. I mean, it seems like all the fighting's going on over here anyways, so... Now green's pulling back, so I don't know what that's about. Abercrombie, you're usually pretty good, so you move over there. Alright. And what you now need to do is deal with that. So deal with it. That's the most important thing right now. I think we might shift that brigade over here. Scribner's maybe to follow. But this seems like it's getting interesting. Who's teeing off on each other here? Early's regiment. So this must have been created this must also have been created after I left. So they only have mixed muskets and they only have Springfields. So that actually might explain why it seems like we're outranged. It's because we are. Well, that'll remind me of one of the things I need to do when I get back in. Buy better guns so the Confederates aren't outgunning us. Williams, alright, you can move. Yeah, we'll just send you guys up there. That's fine. No, I don't need you guys moving up there. I don't need any of that. I don't need you to do that. Where are you moving? No, you don't need to move over there. There's no reason for that. McDowell. My goodness, McDowell. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe just go there. Same thing with Veach. I don't know. Did I? Oh, I guess I did put them on the attack. All right. They're over there. I see them over there. Alright, so Early's pulling back. Polk probably wins. Some of those regiments got to be making... Wow. That was such a long way here to come down on my left, but... I guess after all that, we kind of just... Something's going on over there. I don't know if that's artillery or what, but I'd be able to send them over there. I want to make sure that they're fully in the woods. goodness, guys. When I say move, you gotta move, man. I don't know what this is. It's too bad that the movement system is not more reliable. Man, Hulk's regiment is just doing a number. But I'm sure that's what every Civil War officer said. Wow, it looks like we're falling further behind. Well, if Bayard is going to try to do that, and that's a stupid idea, maybe we'll just send him down to... Oh! You ever had a cough sneak up on you? That's what it sounds like. Averill. We'll send him down here. Alright, did we finally push off Hulk? Well, maybe for a moment we did. But I don't think that's gonna last. Yeah, we gotta move up here. Where is Steedman? My goodness, these guys are they're just doing whatever they want. Alright, so we're gonna move you up like that. Oh my goodness, where did my calf just got routed? I think both of them did. Yeah, it absolutely looks like they did. No idea what that was. Just kind of sitting here like this, I guess. Smith is running. I don't know. Maybe the other one's surrendered. I don't know. Push them up there. Probably push Buchanan's brigade over there. See, these guys have actual shots. Yeah, okay, most of them do. I am surprised. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, go and attack them and see what happens. I don't know. It's the 2nd Iowa. Condition we in here. Actually doing all right. So we are getting towards the end of the day here. You gotta keep that in mind. like I have enough troops coming up on the right that I can now shift Scribner over here in case Lovell's brigade gets run over. We can do something about that. But that's it. There won't be a reserve after that, and we're just going to hope that there's enough here on the right that we can whack them good. Pegram, and that was that Cav group we beat up. Question is, will that be enough to win over there? We need to send that brigade and then maybe just hold Abercrombie back. I don't know where he should go or what. This may not have enough. Yeah, they may not have enough troops to actually capture it. Well, that's too bad. I would take another cav unit, but I think, as is my custom, I think I've gotten them all killed. So, alright, so we'll have Buchanan come up here. We'll send Steedman in. Seems to have been doing pretty well so far. King looks like he is not doing well at all. So if he holds, that might be the best we can expect from him. And the question is, do we want to move Kelly out from the woods to put some pressure on this right? I think so. I think we do want to try that. Poor 7th Michigan got shredded here. Looks like this battery got cleared off their guns as well. All right. Oh no, we do have some more cav. For a moment. That's what we need to do. Yeah, I mean, they all seem to have the kind of right idea. Get over here and attack stuff, but... whatever this was, Lovell's brigade seems to just be doing very poorly. I think that's 2 out of its 3 regiments gone now. Could be the weapons. Yeah, see, they also have mixed muskets, and it's just... I mean, we could try to lay down and make them come to us, or sit back and just take it. Man, they are so bad. If I send them in, I think they're gonna break almost immediately. He's just not going to listen either, I guess. Oh well. And Averil's decided it's time to get out of here. It actually wasn't, but alright. Alright, for right now, this feels like the bigger fight, the one we have to win, and I'm not sure we will. earth are you shooting from back there? Oh no. The poor first Minnesota, I can see how bad that's gonna go. Alright, maybe we're doing alright over there. Casualties are about the same, so given that we have more troops, that's generally good for us. Oh, and Bayard broke. So yeah, now for real, I think I've routed most of my cav, although Dow is still around. So Dow might have enough to get there, and with Avril, they might have enough weight to cap that point. Fearing Jr., I think that was the first Minnesota. Unfortunately. I really want those two brigades to try to clear those woods. Alright. Feels a little bit better. I mean, some troops are getting closer, but man, not nearly enough. Alright, so over here, it looks like, I don't know, maybe that was all part of the plan to draw us over here. It definitely worked. I don't know how important it is to take that RD, but why not? What kind of weapons we got here? My goodness. Yeah, I really got to get in there, and that'll be a priority when we get back in. We can't keep sending people out with mixed muskets. Although this is probably one of the maps where it's not too bad if you just move up close range and just blast them. You know, now that I say that, what kind of condition are these guys in? They're actually not terrible. So, considering we're going to stink at range, let's just go to close the gap. This battery that we can use it. Maybe up here? Just let it sit in the tree line and shoot across like that? Or dare them to come and get it? No, don't we have skirmishers over here? I mean, we're just running these off, I think, to try to inflict the morale loss. Then we should actually do that. Is down. Preston looks like he's about to go. Scribner and Buchanan, you take it from here, but... Right, like, I feel like we haven't made up any ground there. But I think if they go beyond 20, whatever it is, 24, 25%, then this may just flip back in our favor. I don't know, does it really feel like the CSA is doing that well? I guess they still technically hold the most points, but it ain't a lot. Are we making any cap progress here? Yeah, we are. It's slow, but we are. Alright, so we routed off one of those batteries. I think we're trying to get the second. I think we will. Oh, man. I don't know if all this is new or... Nah, it doesn't look all new. Steedman, despite being engaged so often, has taken light... So is Logan. So I don't know if they've been buzzsawing others. Alright, I did not know that Stovall was... I did not know all this was up here. Williams Brigade, that's also not too bad. Well, we'll order everybody up and see what they come up with, but it feels like we kind of got them on the run here. So let's keep going. King... I don't know about King. Alright, so they've been rounded off. I don't think I'm going to move these troops right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bubble redeploy them over here later. I mean, this is where the real fighting is, and there's not even that much in the way of victory points over here. There's nothing over here in the way of victory points. It's starting to slide back. It wasn't as abrupt as it was the previous battle. Alright, so we're kind of sticking together. Some people got some skirmishers out. And unfortunately, though I can't click on them. Okay, there they actually. 4th West Virginia is out of it. They're gonna run through 16th North Carolina, so there you go. Oh, and they're running, and they're running, and a lot of people are running right now. I think these two we have to send in. Oh, we don't have to, but we probably should. Make that attack feel inevitable and try to get them out of here. Oh, there's a lot more CSA back here. Man, they're coming out of the woodwork. I'm surprised most of the force up there routed. I thought this is where they were strong, and this whole thing was to just get them not to push up and around and through the tree line. How are they doing? Not well. They're okay. They're not good. A lot of them are on their last legs. I'm surprised they have not thrown in the towel, but my guess is they're going to try to hold on till the overnight, and then they're going to do the withdrawal overnight. Speeding up because we've gone, my goodness, we went over an hour and a half. I was not planning to do that here. Looks like artillery just landed here. Maybe that was, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I wouldn't want to over pursue into this. I mean, which we are, yeah. It looks like, maybe they'll make it work, but I don't think, yeah, these forces have been used at all. So it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be harder to dislodge them. Smith, the first main cav. We gotta have this point. Come on. I'll send everybody there I can. If that's what makes the difference. Alright, how are they still on the battlefield at this point? Like, it's pulled back a little bit in our favor, but I'm just surprised they have not up and left. I mean, they've taken, what, 30% casualties here? But yeah, they seem completely crunked over here, which is good news. Surprising news. I was really ready to just try to win in the woods and then freeze their attack where it was, and then I thought the other side was going to be weaker. Colonel Jackson has received severe wounds. Okay. Lane withdrawn. That's a lot of enemy withdrawn. I think most of these guys have, well, I guess they didn't have attack on. They're going to. He does, right. Wilcox can probably just set up out here. I don't think anybody's gonna mind. Yeah, I mean, we just demolished them. I think the AA is really just holding out for the overnight withdrawal. They just do not want to do it while we're going. Marshal losing men. Where does that happen? Okay. Oh yeah, well that'll happen. Again, why don't I have the option to retreat here? Well, I guess they couldn't quite make it. They almost did. Did we lose sound? Did I lose sound? Why am I asking you? It's a video. No, it's some sound. But I'm not really sure what's happening there. I'm not sure if we're actually routing their troops or what. Alright, well, we finally took Welford Furnace. All beside the point. Looks like casualties were 50-50. Whew. That was more difficult than it should have been, but that happens.